There is something wonderful happening right now, an ongoing process. If you just notice it, we'll talk about that in a moment. If you have problems in your life, or we all have problems, and you need a little support trying to make sense of the world that you're living in, stay listening to the end of the podcast, and I'll tell you how I might be able to help you. Let's begin.
This is a beautiful thought.
The other day, I was sitting in a cafe with my friend Edith, and we were talking about meditation. And she said, meditation never works for me. Or in Spanish, she said, no me sirve. Literally, it doesn't serve me. And I said, what do you mean? It doesn't serve you like meditation as a servant? Like it's your butler, your maid? Like it's going to give you something on a silver platter? What do you mean? It doesn't serve you. All right, I'm attacking her words a little bit, but sometimes people's words betray their attitude towards something. So I said, what do you mean? And she said, well, it doesn't work. She said, no me funciona. It doesn't function for me. I said, what do you mean? It doesn't function like a washing machine, like a microwave, like you put something in and press the button and it spins around and gives you what you want. Is that what you mean? It doesn't function? She said, well, the idea is you sit for a few minutes and you feel relaxed. I said, really? Is that the idea of meditation? She's like, you're testing me. I said, yes, kind of, but I'm trying to discover the underlying assumptions here, trying to make them conscious and put them out in the open. So I'm teasing a little bit, but this is the way we get to the truth. The thing is, when you sit down for meditation and you're thinking about relaxing, it's kind of like in that episode of Rick and Morty where Mr. Meeseeks says to Jerry Smith, just try to relax, Jerry. He says, you try to relax? Try to relax? Have you ever tried to relax? It's a paradox. You can't do that. And he's kind of right. If you sit down to meditation thinking about the results, thinking about the relaxation, you'll be wondering, why can't I relax? And that will stop you from being able to relax. So there are a lot of people out there, high-achieving people, who are very focused on results, perhaps choleric personality types or results-driven people, let's say. And in the world, sometimes that attitude serves them. But a lot of the time it doesn't serve them in their personal relationships, and it certainly does not serve them when it comes to meditation. The point of meditation isn't actually to relax. The point is something a bit different. So I said to Edith, look at this bottle of water on the table in front of us. Now, normally when we take a bottle of water, our intention is to fill it or to pour it into a cup. I said, what if you just, instead of pouring this into my cup to achieve some end, you actually focus on the pouring as an end in itself. So pick up the bottle, focus on the feeling of coolness of the glass against your hands, feel the water shifting within the bottle, feel when the glass probes against my cup, or when you can feel another sensation through the bottle, and just feel it, just experience it. That's the point. And when you sit down to meditation, likewise, the point isn't to focus on what you're going to gain from it, because that is going to inhibit you from actually focusing on what is right in front of you. And the point of meditation is more to enjoy what is right in front of you. If you're very results driven, you're focused on the future. But what if you could just let that go at least for a little while, and just enjoy what's in front of you. As it turns out, if you focus on the sensation, maybe you have your eyes open right now and you can look around you and you notice the shapes around you, and you notice actually there's no way to find one isolated shape in your environment. They all sort of blend in together. Look at the colors, listen to the sounds, and notice what is going on around you. Meditation gives you this gateway into what is going on right now. Eckhart Tolle says, nothing ever happens except in the present. And we can enjoy the present. Every moment is a blessing. This is how we enjoy the process. In George Leonard's Mastery, he talks about how there's this emphasis in our culture looking at things, these peak moments, like when the champion finally breaks that finish line or knocks down his opponent. Those are the things we notice. Those are the things that make headlines. And those are the pictures that accompany those headlines. George Leonard says, the face of a champion, the face of a master, doesn't really look like that. The face of a master is something else. It's this very patient look. Patient, perhaps with a little bit of struggling, but also the enjoyment of the struggle. Leonard says, the majority of mastery is on the plateau. And that's how it is with our lives as well. We enjoy the process. Take things as they come. Things are happening now. Every moment is a cause to notice the present. Every moment is a blessing. So please, please enjoy the process. Thank you for listening. Thank you for thinking beautifully.
A beautiful thought.
Little something I need to mention. I said the other day on the podcast that the schedule is every weekday, 3 p.m. Mexico time, like Mexico City time or Guadalajara time. Actually, we changed the schedule. It's now 11 a.m. So if you want to download those episodes a little bit earlier, you can do that. I mentioned at the top how I might be able to help you with some mental anguish. What I'm doing is giving cognitive behavioral sessions to help guide people to help make sense of what they're going through and to come up with an action plan, practical steps, cooperating with you, collaborating with you to come up with this action plan so you can find a way out, find a way to a more fulfilling, productive life. So if you're interested in that, go to beautifulpodcast.com. You see at the top, it says CBT sessions, and you can schedule an appointment with me. You also notice on the site, it says Telegram group. And if you want to join our little community and discuss how to be happier in your life, go ahead and click that link and we'll be right there. Thanks for listening. Have a wonderful day.